Imagine paying the price of a luxury car so your body can be cooled to minus 196 degrees and stored for decades, maybe centuries, waiting for a future doctor to press play on your life. Too wild to be real? A Berlin startup says it is already doing it, and hundreds have signed up. Stay with me because by the end, you will know exactly how it works, what it costs, the science that could make it possible, and the big questions no one can dodge. But before we dive into this amazing science discovery, why not like and subscribe our channel for daily dose of science news discoveries and mysteries growing around you. Today we are diving into Tomorrow Bio, a company in Germany offering cryopreservation after legal death. The pitch is simple. Preserve the body today so that tomorrow's medicine might repair it and revive you. Price tag $200,000, about 1.74 crore rupees at recent coverage. What cryopreservation actually is, cryonics companies do not freeze you like an ice cube. They aim to prevent ice crystals from shredding tissue by perfusing cryoprotectant chemicals, then cooling to ultra-low temperatures in liquid nitrogen. The body goes into long-term storage, sometimes called biostasis, where metabolism is essentially halted. Tomorrow Bio collaborates with the European Biostasis Foundation in Switzerland for long-term care. How fast it must happen. Timing is everything. Tomorrow Bio maintains a 24/7 standby team. Once a doctor declares legal death, the team moves quickly to start cooling and stabilization, then transports the patient for long-term storage. The company even explains its standby ambulance setup and why reducing warm time improves preservation quality. What you pay and what you get. According to Tomorrow Bio's own materials, members pay $200,000 for whole-body preservation. There is also a brain-only option listed at $75,000. Membership reduces costs compared with non-members. The company outlines this pricing and the ability to fund through life insurance. How many people have done this? Media reports earlier this year cited a few initial procedures, but the most recent updates from May 2025 state that Tomorrow Bio has preserved 20 people and 10 pets, with plans to expand U.S. coverage. The company also claims hundreds of signups, often quoted as above 650 or near 700 in news stories. The promise, if future medicine can repair cellular damage, reverse disease, and safely warm preserved tissue, patients could be revived. Advocates say progress in gene editing, regenerative medicine, nanotechnology, and brain mapping may converge to make this plausible in the long run. Tomorrow Bio positions cryonics as a bridge to that future. The hard reality. No human has ever been revived after full-body cryopreservation. That is not a small caveat. It is the caveat. Neuroscientist Clive Cohen at King's College London has long argued that reviving a whole brain intact is far beyond current capabilities. He warns that marketing resurrection risks overselling science that does not yet exist. Even if the theory one day holds, partial damage could mean waking with severe brain injury. These concerns continue to appear in mainstream coverage, where bodies are stored. Tomorrow Bio handles stabilization and transport, while the European Biostasis Foundation operates high-tech storage facilities in Switzerland using vacuum-insulated dewars filled with liquid nitrogen. Think of enormous thermos, like vessels designed to keep temperatures steady without constant power. Legal and ethical landscape. Cryonics begins only after legal death. That means paperwork must be watertight and next of kin aligned. Otherwise, delays can wreck preservation quality. Ethically, critics worry about selling hope without timelines, while supporters argue it is informed consent for people who want any non-zero chance at extra years. Regulations vary by country, and most places treat it as a funerary choice with medical-style procedures attached. What a patient journey could look like. 1. You sign up, arrange funding, and carry identification to alert responders. 2. Upon legal death, the standby team initiates cooling and perfuses cryoprotectant to limit ice formation. 3. You are transported to long-term storage where temperature is maintained at around minus 196. 4. You wait possibly a very long time for future medicine to mature. Each step is sensitive to delay and logistics, which is why the 24/7 model matters. Why people still sign up. For some, the expected value beats burial or cremation. If the chance of revival is tiny but not zero, and future life could be decades, they see it as a rational bet. Others view it as a scientific moonshot worth supporting, because the tools developed for cryonics could spin off into organ banking and trauma care. Even skeptics agree that improving long-term organ storage would be a legitimate breakthrough. Numbers at a glance. $200,000 for whole body as a member. $75,000 for brain only. 20 preserved individuals and 10 pets reported as of late May 2025. Hundreds more signed up. U.S. expansion plans reported in 2025, along with new funding to grow operations. Should you believe the hype? Here is the balanced take. The logistics are real. The pricing is public. The standby teams exist. Storage facilities are running. The track record of successful revival in humans does not exist yet. That gap is the story. If you are considering it, read the fine print, talk to family, and look for transparent reporting on procedures and outcomes. So can Tomorrow Bio give you a second life? Right now, it is a very cold maybe. For believers, cryonics is a rational bet against the finality of death. For critics, it is a promise waiting on discoveries that could take a very long time. What is certain is that this field is moving and raising questions we all have to answer about risk, hope, and the value of a chance. If this sparked your curiosity, tell me what you think in the comments and share this with someone who would absolutely argue about it for hours.